Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Here I am going to explain some of the quiz questions for you, and this video is made for the purpose of quiz preparation for physics. And in these chapters which are included are thermal energy related questions like work, energy and power, and temperature, and the other chapter is kinetic model of matter. Let's start. The first question is, what is the SI unit of work done? Volt, Pascal, energy or joule? Yes, joule is the SI unit of work done. Next question is, name three forms of energies. There are different forms of energies. What are the three? Name three different forms of energies. Yes, kinetic energy, gravitational potential energy, and thermal energy. Next question is, 1 joule is equal to what? As we know, 1 Newton is equal to 1 kilogram meter per second square, as 1 joule is equal to which joule consists of what units? Yes, it is equal to Newton meter. Now, next question is, what is the weight of block of mass 6.5 kilogram? Yes, we will use formula of weight. W is equal to mg, in which mass is given 6.5 kilogram and value of g is 10. So 6.5 multiplied by 10 is equal to 65 Newton. Next is, state law of conservation of energy. Law of conservation of energy states total energy of an isolated system before and after conversion remains constant. What do you know about thermal energy? Thermal energy of a body is the total energy of the body due to the molecular motion of particles and due to the chemical bonds between them. Yes, what is the SI unit of thermal energy? Joule. Joule is the unit of each form of energy. Unit of energy is joule. So every form of energy has unit joule. Next question. The sun is a very hot object. Name two forms of energies that arrive at the earth from the sun. Yes, it's heat energy and light energy. Next question. Examine each of the devices shown in the diagram and state what energy conversions are going on. In torch, the chemical energy stored in the battery is converting into light energy. B. The toy. In toy, there is a key, which when we wind the key, the elastic potential energy stored inside it, and when it unwinds, the toy starts moving, so elastic potential energy converts into the kinetic energy. Next, C part is, in this, chemical energy of a battery is converting into kinetic energy, and in part D, chemical energy of gas is converting into heat and light energy. Next is pressure volume graph that is shown over here. What is the shape of the graph, a pressure volume graph, at a constant temperature? Yes, it's a decreasing curve. Next, what is the relationship between volume and temperature of a gas at a constant pressure? This graph shows the relation between volume and temperature. Both are directly proportional to each other. SI unit of pressure is, yes, it's Pascal. Next, the diagram represents an energy change. Input energy, some of the input energy is converting into useful output energy, and some of the energy is wasting. You have to tell the word equation of waste energy and efficiency. So wastage energy is equal to input energy minus output energy. and efficiency is equal to the ratio of output energy divided by input energy. Next is, a boy drops a ball of mass 0.5 kilogram and the ball falls at the distance of 1.1 meter. Ignore the air resistance and calculate the decrease in potential energy, gravitational potential energy. The gain in gravitational potential energy or decrease in gravitational potential energy have same formula. Gravitational potential energy is equal to mgh, where m is mass, g is gravitational field strength, its value is 10 on the earth, and h is the height from which the ball is being dropped. Okay, now mass is 0.5 kilogram, value of g is 10, and height is 1.1 meters. When we multiply three of the values, the answer will be 5.5 joule. So that's how easy it is. Next question is, define power. What is meant by power? Rate of doing work done is called power. What is meant by efficiency? It is the ratio between output energy and the input energy. What is the unit of power? The SI unit of power is watt. Formula of power is, as we have defined previously, that power is rate of doing work done. That's why its formula may be here, work done divided by time. But as we know, work done is also equal to the conversion of energy. So rate of conversion of energy is also the definition of power. So the right option is both A and B. Next question, the SI unit of temperature. What is the SI unit of temperature? Here all of the units are of temperature: Kelvin, degree Celsius, Fahrenheit, but the SI unit is Kelvin. Convert 25 degrees Celsius into Kelvin. How can we convert Celsius into Kelvin? By adding 273 into the Celsius scale, we convert the temperature into Kelvin. So 25 plus 273 makes 298 Kelvin. Next, what is meant by linear scale on the thermometer? If the distance between each division is equal on the scale, on the temperature scale, the scale is said to be linear. What is the SI unit of power? Definitely it's watt. Work done. What is the formula for work done? Work done is the product of force and distance covered in the direction of force. It's B option. Define work. Work is performed by the body when force applied on the body and body covers distance in the direction of force. Here. So Jim is pulling a load along a ramp as shown, and the diagram shows the force with which he pulls the weight. He is pulling the weight with 250 Newton and the load is covering the distance of 12 meter. So what work will be done when he reaches to this point? Work done, as we know, work done is the product of force applied, that is 250 Newton, and the distance covered in the direction of force, that is 12 meter. So both will be multiplied, force and distance, and the answer will be 3000 joule. So work done on the block is 300 joule. Now second part is, what is the gain in potential energy of the load? The gain in potential energy is equal to mgh, where m is mass, g is gravitational field strength, and h is height. Now here mass is not given, but the weight of the load is given, that is 700 Newton. So mg is basically weight. So 700 Newton multiplied by 2.5. So when these two things will be multiplied, 1750 joule is the gain in potential energy. So So here, did you notice that gravitational potential energy, gain in gravitational potential energy, is less than the work done performing on the block? So why the gain in potential energy is less? Because some of the energy is converted into the thermal energy due to the friction between the load and the surface. That's why less gain in potential energy is there. Next question is, the volume of a fixed mass of a gas is doubled. What will happen to what will be the new pressure of the gas at the constant temperature? As if we double the volume at the constant temperature, we know that volume and pressure have inverse relation. Pressure is inversely related to volume at constant temperature. So if we double the volume, the pressure will become half. So B option is the correct option. The temperature of a gas at constant pressure is increased. What is the relation between temperature and volume? The temperature and volume both has direct relation to each other. So if we increase the temperature at constant pressure, the volume of the gas also increase. So B option is correct. Complete the following table. What is the shape of the solid? Is it fixed or not fixed or anything else? Shape of solids is always fixed, and the molecules move. How the molecules move inside the solid? They vibrate about the fixed position. And what is the shape of liquid? Definitely it's not fixed. And what is the movement of the particles in the gas? The particles moves inside the gas randomly in different directions. So this was the last question. Thank you.